All right, all this week getting you back into the swing of things, back to school. And this morning talking about kids who aren't getting enough sleep. It turns out there are a lot of kids not getting enough sleep. Right now I'm joined by Mary Carskadden, the Director of Sleep Research Laboratory at Bradley Hospital. Thanks for coming in with us this morning. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
All right, most kids, especially teenagers, not getting enough sleep. What can be done to change this?
Well, a primary thing this time of year is to change the starting time for school. So the school bells ring so early that teenagers just simply cannot get enough sleep. That said, there are things that parents and teens can do to help improve their sleep. Would you like a list?
Yes, please.
Well, first thing is no caffeine after school. That interferes with sleep. No naps after school. That also interferes with sleep. No electronic media in the bedroom. I know that's a tough one.
Right.
But to take that out, no cell phones in bed, all those things that are just keeping you awake. Yeah, you know, you want to think about, back in the day, we would do relaxing things in the evening to try to sleep. Now, on the other end of the day, what you should do is get bright light in the morning. The bright light in the morning really helps anchor the clock and helps the kids from having that delay of their sleep.
What can parents look for as far as signs that their children might not be getting enough sleep? Not only teenagers, but kids that are all the way from preschool, elementary school, up into high school. What are some of the signs?
Well, I think one of the most important signs is just it's so hard to wake them in the morning. Natural sleep, you wake up naturally feeling well and are ready to wake up. So I think that's a big clue at pretty much every age. And parents tell you it gets much worse when they hit the teenage years and things, sort of start going south. Also, talk to your teacher, to child's teacher. If they're falling asleep in school or dozing off, that's a sure sign they're not getting enough sleep. If they're falling asleep while doing homework, hello, not getting enough sleep.
All right. The technical thing, though, is really important, like the technology, because that's something that is new. My 4-year-old knows how to use the iPad better than I do, so it's a trend that's going to go trend younger and younger with kids as they get ready to head into school. So but people need these technology things for homework. We were told nowadays that my son tells me if I don't have my cell phone or an iPad, I can't do my homework. I said, how does everybody have a cell phone and an iPad at school? I'm not buying it, I tell him, but.
Well, teens do tell tales, don't they?
Right, yeah.
But that said, it is important and it's useful to have that kind of equipment and it helps with homework. But you want to avoid using it close to bedtime. We have new data that show that really even in middle school kids, even dim light close to bedtime is going to help push things back and make it harder and harder to fall asleep. So limit setting. I know that's a hard thing for parents to do, but it really is important.
Well, Mary, thanks so much for coming in this morning. Helpful tips. I need some tips on how to get more sleep myself, but I like the technology one. I just got to put the phone away a little earlier and maybe I'll sleep a little more.